Yeah. Yes. Gamers Rise Up. How are we today? I'm just checking what channel it's on. I know I've had a bit of a stop-start with this, but it's fine. Right, Switzerland. I am eating my food on stream. I apologise. It's not what I wanted to do. But go. So both teams are on 4 points that are playing today. I apologise, I'm eating, but yeah, it's chicken curry and rice or whatever. I was waiting for it to cool down. There we go. I'll have to get a drink. I'll get it during the hydration break. Hello, three people. How are you? I'll go back to eating because apparently people like watching that. It's just the one from Aldi. Mm-hmm. I'll get a drink. I'll be back. Don't go anywhere. Right, I'm back. Let's talk the teams. Hello, three people. How are you all doing today? Three Brazilians and two Peruvians as the match officials. Let's see who's fucking up for today. Wow. That means I can feel hair. Oh, Gonna Xhaka, of course. Right, oh, got England. Oh, Jared Gillett. He's useless, him. He was useless. Like a gay man at a straight club. Useless. Ah. Switzerland, Koppel, Rodriguez, Akanji, Alvedi, who's on a yellow card, Yaquez, Fula, Xhaka, Sao, Vargas, and Bolo and Manzambi starting. Mm-hmm. Need but I don't fall. I am Titan. Canada, Kripau, Loye, Cornelius, Fugger, Johnston, Ahmed, Saliba, not that one. Shanira, Buchanan, Lauren, and Jonathan David. 3 yellow cards. I just said that, mate. Keep up. Oh, Ali McCoist. I love Ali McCoist. I know he played for the Macrams, but I love him. Stop the chat. I'll talk to you. This is just from Aldi's, the chicken curry or whatever. Aldi original. Canada kicked off. I prefer Canada over the other two teams playing, which is why I'm watching this game. 2 8 o'clock games. Who's goose down? Apparently, you've seen this, right? So, 23 million people followed psychic has claimed that the Scotland-Brazil game is going to be interrupted by a UFO that is going to be abducting people on live TV and then taking them back to Earth. I know you've got like nutters who are, believe in certain stuff, but that's just a bit ridiculous. Whoop. So Canada are not in the red. That's Switzerland. Jake H. live today. Rodriguez, it would have been offside anyways, number 15. Oh shit. Switzerland off the ball. I'm sweating. I was gonna have a shower, but it's not enough time. Not for an 8 o'clock kickoff. Right. Someone's getting booed. I don't know why. Don't know who. Don't know when. Don't know how. People are booing. I can hear jeers, and I don't know who they're for. Ooh, bad, bad, bad. Good. Straight to Switzerland again. Canada trying to regroup. Yeah, that's all free kick. At least ITV don't shove the TV license on your throat. The BBC do because they protected Jimmy Savile. So obviously they want to shove everything down your throat without your consent. What's happening? That's not a free kick. That's not a free kick. Get up. Anything. He could have fallen over because of the wind and it's a free kick. No. How's everybody's day been or going or whatever? Over. Switzerland. Clear. It's weird, isn't it? Everybody wants all the Indians out. And yeah, where's the curry going to come from? Where's all the Indian delicacies? All the Indian shops are shut. You know what I mean? People think, oh, I got all the foreigners out. What food do the British have? They got a full English breakfast and that's it. And I'm only saying curry because I'm eating curry. That's it. That's not. But realistically, all of these foreign restaurants are the ones that bring in people because it's foreign food, isn't it? People like Asian food. People like Indian food. Go down Ocean Road, down King Street. There's a chocker full of them. Never been. But yeah. It's like the Scottish people, apparently, they, like that country, Scotland, have the actual iron brew, are the closest one to the original, whereas we just get the shitty watered down one because we're English. I respect the shit housery, but iron brew's overrated. But my Scottish work friend, she was like, well, that's why. So, oh, you know what I mean? Just go up, give us the proper iron brew, headed straight away. I feel like I've dug myself a hole with the curry comment. It's not racist. I don't intend for it to be racist. I'm just stating the obvious. You get all the foreigners out, all the foreign food is going to be gone. If I was eating pizza and there was Italians wanting them to be kicked out, same thing would have been said, but with pizza. We've also got the people that legally enter the country. Sound political now, isn't it? Well, this World Cup's political, so it fits. The only ones I've got issues with are the ones that come here on the boats illegally or are literally here for a few weeks' pay and then go back home. It's like, well, no. But nobody gets checked anymore for anything in any job, any occupation, any life. Nobody gets DBS checked anymore. It's all about government IDs and tracking info, but nobody actually gets DBS checked. Because if they did, things wouldn't happen. But I'm not racist. I'm not, I don't care what skin color you are, what religion, what ethnicity or whatever. But everybody, white, black, brown, Asian, whatever, who wants to come into a country, any country, should be DBS checked. Because it could be anybody. Use a fake name. Oh, well, that's not this person. That's a different name. You know what I mean? But if you question it, you're the bad guy, aren't you? Oh, shit. You realise me Declan's. Ah, shit. But it's it is an all-inclusive zone, this. Don't want anybody to think I'm going off on a racist tangent. Nobody should be excluded from anything just because the skin colour is different. But everybody, if I were to go live abroad, I would expect to be DBS checked. And if I didn't, then I would not want to go into the country because clearly there's no moral standards. You know what I mean? But we should be prioritising the people that are legally in this country and have been for the longest and just work their way down for jobs and stuff. News, I can hear. Got some I can hear. But I'm not one of those who's going to apologise if it upsets anybody. I've said what I've said, and I'll always back my reasons. But yes, Switzerland, did they invent cheese, or did they just popularise it? I'm talking about food now in countries. What food did Canada have that's like integral to British society? If the Swiss made cheese, then fair enough. But what did Canada offer? Both Canada and Switzerland are top on points. So really, they're sound. I guess. Well, yeah. Why is he getting booed? I've not checked goal difference. Mm-hmm. Is he? Mm. I'll tell you, who's a hot Indian woman. Pretty Patel. She is like it's in her name, but I'm not a supporter of her political party, but she is gorgeous. I think she's the only politician, man or woman, that I find genuinely attractive. Crazy. I don't think Theresa May is attractive. I don't think Liz Truss. Like Liz Truss is fine, but not the good fine. Just like Boris Johnson's a different level though. That's like I'm gonna open the window. I'm hot, probably the Indian cuisine coursing through my veins. I got 7X5 fake Pepsi Max or something. Big up 5. They're just like an off-brand pop brand. They've got their own Fanta, their own Coca-Cola, their own Pepsi, their own Dr. Pepper. I love them. I'd endorse them. Well, this video is brought to you today by 5. No, it's not. No. Oh, Switzerland, Canada, get the ball away. Let me have a drink. Ooh, excuse me, I'm a thirsty girl, but like, oh, no chance. How do people down fizzy drinks? Like, I hiccup after 3 downs. It's always like, because you can feel it, can't you? I feel what's Reddit telling me? Oh, oh. Because I was looking at leaks and rumors on Reddit, like a notification. I don't know what's being leaked. The Supergirl movie is apparently not very good. That's a shame. Um, the Supergirl film that I wasn't gonna say anyways because I need to watch a lot of DC stuff anyways. I like Kara Zor-El as a character, but I wouldn't have had time to watch the movie. But I've heard that the movie's not the best. Like it's okay. I base my opinions on Letterboxd. That's strong with a 3.2, but the three highest liked comments are like negative or it's okay. I still need to watch the Helen Slater Supergirl movie. I've not seen that yet, but I really want to because I think it's gonna be one of those. Well, I'll probably like it. Maybe I don't know. I love Superman 3, so if I can love that, I've not seen number 4. Maybe I would have loved that as well. But Superman 3 is good. Like, I think it's probably like I've not rewatched the Superman films for years, but I would argue, as of right now, Superman 3 is my favorite Superman film of all of them. Literally, even better than Superman 1, but not as iconic. I love Superman 1 as well. And then Superman 2 kind of set the trend for like superheroes not having their abilities anymore, circa 2004 Spider-Man 2. Well, that more like an example, not circa, but it's a trope that I don't think the MCU have utilized, or the DCEU, like superpowers fading. Hmm. No, I knew that something is charging. Oh, 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 he's in. Oh, oh, he wasted it because he tried to be funny. Corner. Number 9, is that Jonathan David? What a donkey. Look at him. He tried to be like, oh, look at me, I can do that. However, man. Gave over. He should be. Exactly. Ali McCoist. Exactly. No, it's like, look at this, man. I think he was offside anyways, by the looks of it. But, like, come on. If he's a striker, he should be making the goalkeeper think, not get a tiny grip to it. You know what I mean? Pathetic. But it is what it is. I love Batman and Robin. That's, like, again, one of the best Batman films ever made. I've got a type of movie, clearly. Superman 3, Batman and Robin. I love the Elektra film, or maybe love's a strong word, but I've never disliked watching it. The 70s Captain America films are dog shit though. The first one especially. I might have watched it in Hungarian with zero subs, but I know a bad movie when I see it, no matter the language barrier. The sequel was still bad, but it had an actual plot. It was fine, it's not bad. But they're trying to be like incorporating Spider-Man and Superman elements into Captain America. Probably because all of Captain America's solo stuff at that point, I may be wrong, were war based, and I don't think they wanted to tread in this early 70s because it came out 71. No, 79, sorry, late 70s. I don't think they wanted to tread foot on war stuff because it might be fairly recent. So don't make a Captain America thing. Make anything else. You know what I mean? But instead, it's like, okay, well, here we go. Let's make Captain America and just have him be born after the war or something. But yeah. What's your favorite superhero film, chat, and the worst one? I don't know what my least favorite superhero film would be that I've like actually seen all of. Well, Iron Man 2 exists. That's an awful film. I had one of my mates. Was he one of my mates? Can't remember. Might have been one of my mates or a workmate. The two very different things. Can't remember who said it, but they were like, "Oh no, Iron Man 2 is good." It's like, ah, well, you've been smoking. Iron Man 2, good. Think again. Who was I? Who was I with? Was I with me mate at work? I can't remember. But I'm getting like flashbacks. Oh, well, a workmate. But I wouldn't mind hanging out with him, but I've not hung out with him outside of work, therefore he's not a friend. He was like, Iron Man 2's good. It's like, no, it's not. Well, you been huffing and puffing? I think that's a bit soft. Yeah, get it. But yeah, what other bad superhero movies exist? 80% of the MCU films are bad. And I'm not even being funny. I'm just being genuine. What's happening? Right. So Iron Man 2, bad. Thor Ragnarok, bad. Thor Love and Thunder. Um Captain America Civil War. The Black Panther movie, the Captain Marvel movie. I'm not doing myself any favours for equality, am I? Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. Doctor Strange. Multiverse of Madness, so both of them. That's 9 films. Crazy, isn't it? I'm not doing myself any favours, but I said before about the curry. You take the foreigners away that develop the food, we're just going to butcher it. We don't have access to original Ironbrew in Scotland, and we're left with a shit one. Doesn't take a genius to figure out you leave the foreigners to their own countries. We try to import their food. We're not going to do a good job. But everybody's like, I want me curry, I want me Chinese, but I don't want the foreigners in. Well, how are you going to get them? Um, and then the Black Panther movie. If you read the Black Panther comics, he was never this whole like the Black Panther I grew up with was a swift, agile, sleek character who wasn't fully focused on Wakanda, but had more of a detective edge to him. That was in the comics what I grew up with as Black Panther. But I feel like Black Panther, the film, is heavily militarized. That's the word. I might have just not have read the right Black Panther one, but the Black Panther I grew up with was more vigilante street than proper African, Wakanadian, Wakandian person. And then the Captain Marvel movie, I like Captain Marvel as a character. I like Carol Danvers. I'll be reading her comics. But the first movie's dog shit. The second movie's shit. It's not Brie Larson's fault. She got handed a very bad hand from Marvel. I don't understand. I found even the whole trailer for the first movie cringy where they go like hero, but they replace like they just hide the O so it's her, and then they put the O in the end. To me, that's cringy because you're basically saying, "Oh, look, she's a woman." Like, no shit, it's not Captain Marvel, is it? It's Captain Marvel. It's Carol Danvers. It's not, Marvel, the Kree, whatever he is. But like, I don't know. I feel like Brie Larson's been dealt a very bad hand from Marvel. I can't get into the Captain Marvel movie. And again, I want to read the Carol Danvers comics. I am literally going to go out of my way eventually to buy her omnibuses, which are like 60 quid a pop because that's the omnibus price, and that's probably me being generous price wise. I wouldn't just pick up an omnibus, a £60 one with like 30 issues in, if I wasn't a fan of the character. I am a fan of Boo. Exact hydration break. I'm a fan of Carol Danvers as a character, but the movies are awful. I'm sorry, but they are. Um, I like Photon, the MCU character. I feel like she had a lot more to do in WandaVision than she did in the Marvels, which is like sort of her trio movie, and that's a real shame. I saw the Marvels once in cinemas and vowed never to watch it again, but I will be because I made a letterboxd account again to do a proper cinephilic thing in May with Despicable Me 1 kicking it off. But I like Photon. I like, or Spectrum, whatever you want to call her. I like Carol, well, what's her name? Monica Rambeau, Carol Danvers, but the movies are shit. I liked the She-Hulk TV show. I'm not a big fan as of right now of Jennifer Walters. I've got no interest to read her comics. But the TV show is actually good, and everybody's wrong. Everybody. The TV show is good. Oh, he's offside. He's offside. He's offside. Oh, wait, ref. Exactly. You do it now, don't you? He's offside. I could see that, and I'm not paid. I've got glasses, yeah, because I can't see. Um, hmm, I'm doing like a Marvel movie binge type thing. Woo. And I'm not looking forward to watching the later X-Men films. You know, the whole X-Men Apocalypse. I don't like that film. Last time I watched it, I was bored. Dark Phoenix as well. It's like, no thanks. Imagine having one of the most iconic comic storylines, period, under your banner, the Marvel banner, and you butcher it not once, but twice. You butcher it with 2006's The Last Stand, and then you butcher it with 2019's Dark Phoenix, which I'm giving more leeway to, because I think there's meant to be a 2 or 3 part trilogy to tell the Dark Phoenix saga. I still think it would have been shit because there was no thorough line. The characters weren't that likable in Apocalypse. I'm sorry, but Alexandra's ship was wasted as Storm. Angel or Archangel appeared. Psylocke was there for like 10 minutes. So I'm not looking forward to rewatching the newer X-Men films for the letterboxd account. But I want to give like my most recent rating of it, you know what I mean? But I'm not looking forward to it. But I like T'Challa as well, actually. I like the character T'Challa, but not because of Chadwick Boseman. But I don't like the Black Panther movies. Although to be fair, I think Wakanda Forever was a nice tribute movie to Boseman. I still think there's a lot of issues with it, at least when I watched it in the pictures. The CG in Black Panther. If you look at the comics here, the character of T'Challa, yeah, the Black Panther mantle. I understand why they didn't want to recast. I think they should have done. Especially with the multiverse, you could have brought in somebody else as an older iteration, maybe Digimon Hunsu, who was meant to play him in the third Fantastic Four film that was never made, or someone else, an older version. So I'm not against Shuri being given the mantle because I think in a real continuity it would work. Like in a real universe it would happen, but the CG in Black Panther, you can tell it's expensive, but come on. Why is Ironheart being given a TV show? I don't care for Riri Williams. Why? Why? You know what it is, right? They had the perfect opportunity to bring in Iron Lad when the Kang Dynasty was still in development. Because Iron Lad was in Iron Man 3, you could just say that kid in Iron Man 3 becomes Iron Lad as a tribute to Iron Man and all that. And in the comics, guess whose variant he is? hangs. But I think they wanted more diversity, which I feel like their diversity. I feel like Hollywood are just diversifying now because it's trendy in a sense. You shouldn't be race swapping characters. You should be pulling actual black characters from the comics and using them. Yeah. And that's not me being racist. Yeah. You know, POCs, people of colours on social media, also echo the same sentiment that they would rather see more obscure characters being pulled from the comics. Because I can't name you a lot of black Marvel characters because I'm white. I'm assuming if my upbringing was black, different story. But you look at it and you go, okay, Marvel would much rather use a trendy character in the comics and race war than actually do the research on an obscure character that has the potential to maybe be something special. Ironheart's comics, nobody read. Now, I don't know why that was. Um, Personally, I don't care for Ironheart as a character. As of right now, I've got no interest in watching a TV show or reading a comics. I like Iron Man. I like Tony Stark. Not the MCU's version. I like other Tony Stark. But there's other characters. What about Triathlon, the Marvel character? He's obscure, but not obscure enough where you would need to kind of do your research on him because he's in a lot of stuff, but he's never had his own solo run. He's always more of a team player, but he could be someone to bring in, and he's got a unique skill set. Maybe you would have to do a special Marvel Studios presentation because he is the second 3D man, but it's complicated. But Triathlon, he's one that springs to mind. He's I want to say he's popular, but he's in a lot of Marvel comics, but he's never been given his own solo run, and that's the thing. You could have a character, like a black or Asian or whatever character, that is not being given the time in comics and is only used as a team player to then be like, okay, let's put you into a project. Let's see if we can get you spun off into something. And then watch how that character gets their own solo runs and become popular. That's how it works. Isn't Static Shock famous because of the TV show more so than the comics? So it's definitely doable. Um, I'm just worried for my girl, Storm. She is one of the most coolest mutants out there, and she's been wasted in every movie she's been in. Every single movie Storm has been in, she's been absolutely wasted. Halle Berry, someone of her acting skills, and she's been shat on by the script. Nothing to do. I rewatched the first X-Men movie. I love it. I've got no issues with it. But you can tell who the movie is, and that's Wolverine. It's his series. And that's fine. I've got no issues with the movie as a whole, as what the plot is, the characters, whatever. It's got no issues with it. Obviously, you can't have everything, but I want to see Storm being gifted something else. I want to see Storm. I want to see Kitty Pryde. I want to see Colossus, not the silly version in Deadpool, the one that was in the original X-Men movies, like that version. But I'm just rambling. Um, oh, and there's a doing it. Bosnia Herzegovina and Qatar 0-0. Oh, what a goal! Was that offside? Probably. Oh, never mind. Bosnia Herzegovina are 1-0 up against Qatar. Uh, that could be a good thing to keep on waking us up. Think of black comic characters because there's loads, but never any popular. Howie, Lewin, get up, Divvy. Uh, just Brooke Lewin. Um, I'm struggling actually, but there is other characters. Like I don't know every character. Um, it's like I don't think Marvel have any current black superheroes in comic runs ongoing. I think DC have maybe one, and that's it. And even it's like it's not good enough. Comics are meant to be the real world. Yeah, anybody can get superpowers, whatever. But it's not even like those characters. Yeah, maybe they're not selling, but why do you think? Because nobody wants to take a chance on them. Look at Blade. Say if Blade was a nobody. Like nobody knows that Blade comics actually exist. People just know the Wesley Snipes two films. Number three never existed. And it's like, okay, so we're acknowledging that the Blade films, the Static Shock TV series, were very influential for diversity in comics, propelled those characters to a height where they're still being talked about today. And even if they never appeared in Deadpool and Wolverine, the trilogy would still be talked about today. Wonderful Play from Switzerland and Court. Um, take a chance. Allow, like, Kamala Khan is one of the most popular comic characters right now because of her character. Um, and obviously, her actor embodies that spirit, but it's not good enough. That Stan Lee developed Marvel as like a world outside your window, but all we're seeing now is what America wants to push, which is white men with blonde hair and blue eyes, because we know what their president would have sided with in 40s history. Um, uh, Bishop, I want to see Bishop done because he was in Days of Future Past for like 10 seconds, and that was it. Dogs bark. Bishop is such a cool character, and he was absolutely done over by Days of Future Past. Um, Mutants that just are there for the sake of the future. Again, that's not saying it's a negative criticism, but it could have been a way to propel the character. I would argue, and I know that the MCU stands are going to hate this and they're going to cry. Jubilee is Marvel's most famous Asian superhero. I would argue that. Overall, Jubilee is more well-known, iconic than Shang-Chi. Nobody knew Shang-Chi existed until the MCU decided to take a chance on him. Literally. I knew who he was. when I was in primary school because I actually read the comics. I actually watched the TV shows, got the fact files. So I knew who these characters were. My knowledge of Shang-Chi was he knew the highest form or one of the highest forms of fighting, but Quack Fu from Howard the Duck is stronger than that. And when Spider-Man was being infected by a Spider Queen or raped by her, and he had no powers or whatever, Shang-Chi taught him how to harness the spider powers into a fighting style. I knew more about him than probably the writers did, who began working on it. Come on. I know these things. Jubilee is the most famous Asian Marvel DC superhero of all time. That's my hot take. I don't think it's a hot take. I think it's generic. A generic take, maybe. People probably said it before, but she is. Get up number 22. Um, has it been 2-0, Bosnia? Bosnia 2-0. But yeah, I would love to see more street level heroes within the MCU. I don't want to see Spider Gwen. Not yet. Over. And I think for Black Cat, it's probably too early for her as well. I feel like she probably works best for a Spider Man that we haven't grown up with in movie form because it just seems a bit weird. Like, I still see Tom Holland as the same kid from 2016. I'll be eating at half time, so stay tuned for that. But I don't. The MCU's failing, and it's got nothing to do with diversity. It's got nothing to do with um the she you allegations. How does that make a universe bad? The projects themselves are bad, but that doesn't mean that the thing itself, the universe, is bad because of it. Um, like, I wouldn't be asked if Marvel were to just dedicate an entire section of the phase to an A Force build up. The only issue is within the main continuity, why would the A Force be needed? And if they were to do an A Force movie, don't treat it like it's a serious movie. I want to see a proper Charlie's Angels type aesthetic to it. Not that I've seen the films, but I know enough about them. But I will be watching them because I love me some Lucy Liu. But not in Shazam 2. She was awful. She wasn't awful in that. Everybody was awful in that. So she was fine. It looks familiar. Crossed in by Canada. No Ryan Reynolds on the cam. Where is he? It's over, sure. Over. Um, I want to see Silver Surfer, but then it's like I want to see them adapted, but then it's the MCU, and the MCU is shit. Like They fell off so hard, and now they're trying to be, we're cool again. For how long? Because now you start talking about rebooting the universe softly, which means some are staying, some are going. Pushed away, couldn't keep hold of it, corner to Canada. And it's like, what's the point? You know what I mean? Like, what is the actual point? Because the MCU is just awful. Awful, awful, awful. The soft rebooting it, and then what they're going to get out of it. She looks very enthusiastic. To be fair, I'm here at the match sometimes, but he's doing like 80 minutes in and we're not playing very well. You just go like, yeah, I just try to applaud the teams. I've been in their position before, but I don't usually stand up to applaud. That's it. Unless it's like I'm feeling it, which I don't really. I can't even say my team are shit anymore to hate them because they're actually doing very well. But we are going to be shit now because we've got no sense of cohesion. We've got a man who's failed at 3 clubs as our manager. And he better have learned his last stint was assistant coach with Russell Martin, or under Russell Martin at what club? Rangers. Yay! So, all right. Ooh, here's number 7. That's 7. Wow, this first half's flown by. I've just been talking. Whoever got the energy, that's got some drugs in it. That I'm joking. It doesn't have any drugs in it. Don't worry. I could do, I don't know. Zali don't even close everything properly now. You buy a milkshake, it's already open. What's the point? Not really been much to talk about, to be honest. It's more just passing, stopping, starting. This is becoming a worrying trend of football where it's like the Argentina Austria game was awful as well because of it. It's just stop, start, or just passing. Free kick. See what I mean? You know, like they've got to foul everybody. Then all look, they cry in a second just get up. He looks like Caden Sykes. I've just said that. I've just said that. I've just said that. They're copying us. They always copy us. Because I'm right. Say Real Madrid, Alfonso Davies. His name rings a bell. Munich or Madrid. Why is he getting booed? What? Has he said something? Oh, it's 2-1. Qatar pulled one back. Oh, right. Um, some of these games are awful. And I feel like it's because these teams, right, both of these teams know all they need to do is draw. But then it's like, he wants to, you're not going to get a trophy for finishing top of the group. Qualify to the knockouts and just go from there. I will be doing a Spider-Man 1 watch along tomorrow. Seen the movie millions of times, so I might as well just quote it for you. Who am I? You sure you want to know? The story of my life is not for the faint of heart. 4 minutes. I was gonna say 9 minutes. You're taking the piss. Who am I? You sure you want to know? The story of my life is not for the faint of heart. Somebody said I was you. I think I ever should know that I care in the world. Somebody alive. That's me. Hey, stop the bus. Stop. He's been chasing us since 2 I could quote that movie. I could probably replay Spider-Man 1 in my head, full stop. It's crazy. I love the movies, but I wasn't sure what the evening had planned for us. I was like, do I do this? Do I do that? And then obviously plans kind of worked in our favour with the watch along. But Spider-Man 1 watch along tomorrow with Minions short films because I need to get them done by the 1st of July. Crossed in. Head out. Ooh, 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 ooh. Top left. Yeah, trying it, man. Hallelujah, we're trying it, man. I know, that's what I said. Because it's like, I can't think of, it's like the England-Ghana game. Literally, one game every day this week, and it's only been three, have been shit. Argentina, Austria, no shots at all from either team. From Argentina's first goal to like the 73rd minute. England, Ghana, absolute dross yesterday. Absolute dross. Pathetic. And now today, the first half, Switzerland, Canada. Switzerland have a U in their name, but there's not a U within the Switzerland name. That's raining, man. Hallelujah, it's raining. Switzerland have the ball. See, Switzerland have put some good passes together, but they've not been able to actually do anything with it, bar that one chance, which, yeah. What? How is that a foul? Mate, he literally slid in front of him and he's getting. No. It's not a foul, but it's like it's a bit of a foul. It's not like massive. It's raining, man. Hallelujah, it's raining, man. Half time, nils each. So I said before as well. Stop copying what I'm saying. Right. I'll be back shortly. Oh. I'm back. I'm back. Really back. And I got myself. I got this from Aldi. I love Aldi. Chocolate milk family, milk chocolate family trifle. But it's for me. What the fuck's this? AI slot advert problem. Hmm. What's that show called? With him in? Mhm. I love chocolate trifle. You can tell I'm a fat fuck because I can eat a full family one in 2 sittings. I'm sure there's people that can do it in one. In 500 a month. Fuck off. Mm, big did see Ian right, was you? Mm. I'm putting this around the back. Mm. I don't really know what to do during half time. I keep saying this is like deja vu. I'm gonna have to find out what to do during the Women's World Cup next year if I'm not at the games. Because I could be an influencer by then. But I dare be called an influencer after standards. Unless I get a lot of money from being called one, then I'll take it. No. I don't know. Feel like when you get called an influencer, that's like one of the worst things you could ever be called. That's like being called a soccer fan because you like football. Why is ITVX always like delayed by a second with like the mic and everything? Life is a highway, oh no, no. I'm full now, which is good. You want to be full, you don't want to be hungry. But yeah, what's good here? The must try. No, that's sad. Make your own decision. Yeah, privacy until you break your own phone, so you have to buy new ones. Why is Idris Elba doing AI adverts? Gene cool. Life is a highway. Why is Gordon Ramsay doing a takeaway meal? So Idris Elba AI, Gordon Ramsay just eats. What's happening in this world? propagandizing the army so that kids who play Call of Duty want to risk their lives to fight other people's wars. Who has done those Gemini adverts? It's a commentator, obviously. But I don't know. It's just so sad. Not like sad, like I want to cry, just like get a life sad. That was shown a lot during the first running of the World Cup fixtures, and now I'm not seeing it in a while. Who's she? Is that Davina McCall? No. It looks like Davina McCall, but not white enough. Oh, he's got a tattoo. No, you don't do that. That better be a paint job, because if that's a real tattoo, he's gonna look like a right mug. If well, when Switzerland lose to Australia in the World Cup final, come on. Gonna close my eyes. I don't wanna fall asleep, 'cause I miss you, babe, and I don't wanna miss a thing. Isn't Waitrose a proper posh people place? No, no chance. This game, like I think I said as well, they both know what they're fine. Unless Qatar somehow mastermind something ridiculous, it's fine. What percentage is my phone on? 25. Switzerland kick off. I'm surprised I remembered the colour scheme. And I should be proud of myself for that. Oh, life is a Oh, Gemini. Mate, you're literally jacking off to it. AI, Google bot thing. Get a life. You're a commentator, stick to football. Gary Neville. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, it's 1-0. It's 1-0. 40 seconds into the second half. I've just said that. 1-0. Finally. 1-0. Switzerland. Finally. Ball onside. Bosh. Watch this be VAR check for the dummy. Hopefully Canada wake up now. P for Pappy. To be fair, the Switzerland manager does have the like daddy vibe going. You know what I mean? I don't find him attractive, but he's certainly got the vibe. Like this, I will. So Switzerland are playing a 4-4-2 formation. Granit Xhaka, reminder, yellow card. Canada also playing a 4-4-2 formation. Yellow card for Lewin. Oh, oh. Cleared by Switzerland. Hello, viewer. How are you? 1-0 Switzerland. Awful first half. And then 40 seconds into the second, Switzerland lead. Life is a highway, you're my love. Switzerland maintain the ball. Just Switzerland. Is that a penalty? Nope. McDonald's advertisement. Crossed in by Switzerland. Sorry, Canada. Sorry. Colour schemes. And I'm falling sick with the game is so shit. It's just needless fouls. Good goal as well. Obviously, it always looks better when it goes off the post. Life is a highway, no, no. Future was shit. Why did we have to wait 4 months for it? Said true or fallen, but it didn't do. It's just a fall into death as well. Yes. Hmm. Ooh, took a touch by Cobain. Or Coppola, whatever his name is. I think that's the same couple from Mark Goldbridge's FIFA career mode. And then I think he realised that no, not in the game wasn't a problem. Every goalkeeper shift. Front post glitch again. I don't understand why people dislike Mark Goldbridge. I quite like him. Crossed in by Switzerland, headed away by Canada for eighth throw in near the corner flag. I like Mark Goldbridge. That's the pink boots. I love to see Bunny get relegated. Oh shit! Why did I say that? That one sounds a bit fake, but lost in by Switzerland. Header, nobody there to get it. Canada pass up. Good ball to far hit. Life is a highway all night long. Imagine if Qatar somehow snuck away into the run of 32 at the expense of one of these two. Just to play a normal game. Trying to like get a 0-0 win. No such thing as a 0-0 win. A 0-0 can feel like a win, but it's not a win. I'm loving the fresh air. Just breathing in this way, breathing. What's happened? What? Right. Is that a kanji? Right. He has Switzerland trying to get the ball. No, wait, man. That's not a foul. That's not a foul. I agree with you, numbers at 8. I don't know. That's not a foul. Honestly. The amount of stuff that's been given left, right, and centre is absolutely atrocious. Honestly. Every single fall is a foul. It's pathetic. No, no, no. Life is a highway. What can I go on a tangent about next? I don't know. I went on a very weird tangent about race politics. Crazy. That's my career cancelled before it's even begun. This video will be dug up. I called somebody a retard on here. I can say that word because I'm legally autistic and I've got proof. Let's get retarded in here. 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 Come on, don't do it. I listened to the what I thought was actually the original version. Let's get it started in here. But then they changed it because wokeness was a thing in early 2000s apparently. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, that's 4 days in your face, Switzerland. Oh, it's two. It's two. Yes, you. It's 2-0 Switzerland. Get in there. Hmm. The Black Eyed Peas, man, they won it. Right, I finished my kind of coke. Got nothing to drink now. Wonderful. I hope he's on side. I hope he's on side. I really do. I'm meant to be rooting for Canada as well, but I'm just happy somebody's scoring goals. After the atrocity I had to put up with yesterday. And then on Monday, the audacity of that game to not have a shot for about 40, 45 minutes. And then as soon as Argentina go 2-0 up with 1 minute to go, they try to get a third straight after bounce. That should have been the entire game. He's loving it. Look at him. Yeah. He's loving it. He's loving it. That's what he sold his house for, probably. Did you see that? The English, that weird guy who, like, loves England so much. I don't understand loving your country that much that you would be willing to go to every single tournament. Like, say do the same for club football. I don't understand. Like, I only watch international tournaments. I don't watch friendlies or the qualifiers. I don't care. Shaneri, Ahmed, and Lewin off. Oh, excuse me. Estaquio, Milan, Ulawa, CY on for Canada. They've got 2 changes left to the proper. But hopefully that gives it a bit more oomph. I'm not like. I don't. The way that I see it is like, oh, clear. I've forgotten I was even saying before, to be honest with you. Oh, how way, man. What was I saying before? I was saying, let's get into it. And then I was saying something else and then I forgot. Ah, get up, man. Oh, yeah. Like, literally, the Argentina, I said it before, I said it earlier on. The Argentina-Austria game, yeah, after Argentina scored their first goal, until about the 73rd minute, there was not a single shot in the entire game. And they scored in like minute number 16 or something. It's pathetic. And then as soon as they went 2-0 up in 95, then they tried to go for a third straight off the bounce. That should have been the entire game. England, Ghana, I'll forgive Harry Kane now. It turns out he was cursed by a Ghanaian witchcrafter doctor who was like, he won't score and he missed a sitter. Harry Kane on any other given Tuesday would have got that in, but he didn't. And now I think it's the Ghanaian witch doctor. Oh, that would have been a bullet header by Miller had it went in. Or Millar. Is it Millar? It was like Mark Millar as a comic writer. Is it Millar? Johan Manzambi third goal at the FIFA World Cup. Is it this year? Or just Albion in general won it? Because we had 33 goals already. Oh, awful shot, curled. Yeah, that goal kick. Let's get it started. Oh no, it's a corner. I didn't say a deflection. Anyways, how did I take a shot? It's so weird, because like nearly every single fan who punched off the line is wearing red because Canada's home kit is red, but they're playing in white because it's away. And Switzerland are playing in red because that's their home kit. It's so weird. Like, you just get like little dots of white, but most people are dressed in red and you wouldn't know who's who. Crazy. I bet you Switzerland's away kit's white as well. That'll be the ultimate, like, what? Apparently, there was a homophobic incident in Scotland. Sorry, from Scotland, from a Scottish fan at the World Cup. It's like, oh, yes, number 9 centre. And it's like, why? Why do you need to be a divvy? All the Scottish people are being sound apparently at the World Cup. And yet now you're doing this. And it's just, he could be abducted tonight because remember what I said, the 23 million followed Instagram woman, psychic, delusional, Delulu, claimed that today or tonight, the Brazil Scotland game will have a UFO fly over, abduct a few people on the pitch, and put them back onto the pitch on live television. Literally. He's looking up for the alien. He already. So the woman who is 23 million followed Instagram Looney Tunes character hasn't said which players are going to be abducted, but that a UFO will come on live TV, bring up people, fans, players, staff alike, beam them up, and then beam them back down on live TV. Why? What is the point of that? What is the actual point? Donald Trump was willing to release every alien file in existence legally recorded by the government to avoid more Epstein drama. Hmm. So if a UFO doesn't beam down, what's her excuse? How come the aliens have spoken to her? She been probed, probably been probed with a thermometer through her ears with that level of knowledge, she seems to have. Honestly, she looks like an attractive woman, and I bet you where that follower count has came from. I'm not being disrespectful, but if you're pretty, you get followers on Instagram. Because it's a picture-based thing, isn't it? There's not 23 million people that are all wanting to know what conspiracies she's been foretold by the Lord and Savior, because she doesn't have a second-hand communication with the heavens, with the hells. None of it. 23 million followers. They don't believe that. She looks like an attractive woman, I think. I don't know. She looks like someone off the Mortal Kombat film, the 90s. But it's fine. If she's attractive, she's attractive. But just because you're attractive doesn't mean you can spout off random BS, you know what I mean? All I'm saying is, if you're a woman on Instagram, not all of your followers are following you for the reasons you think. And if you are a man on Instagram, I don't know. I don't know. I've got nothing to say to that. Oh yes, if you are a man on Instagram, nobody wants to know about your bet predictions. Thank you very much. It's on Facebook in the comment section, so because it's Canada still going, I would carry on if I was Canada. I would just sub off that player that just stopped play and go, I don't care. Because he's going to be back on the pitch running. Looks nasty like. If I was the referee, I would be saying, boo. If I was the manager, I'd be saying, hey, I'd better be subbed off. We can think again. Imagine stopping, like, if it's not a head injury, don't care. If you've had a kick, there should be a rule. If you kick the ball out of play because the player's injured, he should be taken off. for the rest of the game. He's doing that just to waste time. I would actually slap him next, so he knows what real pain's like. Because he wasn't in pain there, was he? Because he's running about now. It's a miracle. Look at him, he's running. We're in the better score. Corner. Let's see who's the corner by. Who's the flat by? Oh, Nelly. Look at this. Lost the tail. Yes, Canada crossed in, deflected, but not that Saliba. It's not the one that plays for Scummy team. He'll go down in a minute. I thought he was Jay Rodriguez. He looks like him, doesn't he? He looks like Jay Rodriguez with the same hair, like the ponytail. Just a more tanned version of him. Corner. I don't get counting down the team that's losing to take anything because like they're losing, aren't they? And if they're deliberately wasting time when they're losing, then you should be checking behind the scenes incomes and stuff. Ooh, let's get it started in here. 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 Look at this. What's the deal? Everything's happening. Cap the deal. Yeah? Free kick Switzerland. Boo. Yeah. Oh, what a block that was, man. What a block. I can't finish my drinks. I've finished it. I'm not watching Turkey USA at 3 in the morning. I'm debating watching Paraguay Australia for 4 in the morning. But even then, I don't even know if I will. We are watching Panama England at 10 o'clock on Saturday. That's a given. Journey, don't stop believing. I don't think Canada like doing much wrong. To be honest, I just need to find the target more. No, well, yeah, they're finding the rhythm now, Vasti. Only love, cheap perfume. Don't. What's that song I like from Journey? Duh, duh, love will find you. Bow, bow, won't desert you. Hey, he's living it. Look at him. I keep thinking this is Turkey. I don't know why. Oh no, snow globe. Incredible call for zone. I just don't know. Call home me too. I'm watching 80 on my TV. Look at this, you make it a sweet treat. Everybody looking at me, smell my freak feet. Mm. It's that hot that like everybody's windows are open. I've never seen everybody's windows open in the street, but a lot of them are like, is it heaven? No. I'm looking out the window and I happen to notice windows open and I'm looking for other windows open. But a lot of them are, to be fair, like, yes, Dom. Oh, what's that? I've literally just seen something move on a roof. A bird, probably. Keep thinking that's moving up. I'm going too loud. Pardon me. Jacquez and Sal off. Widmer and Ibisha on. 3 changes left for the Swiss to make if they so want to. 20 minutes left. Smell of wine and cheap perfume. Buchanan and David on. 1 change left for the Canadians to make. Is that Buchanan related to Kadisha Buchanan, who plays for Canada and formerly Chelsea? I've heard she's left. Underrated, I would say. Unlucky touch. I don't like him. Because he's fine now. You know what I mean? Like every footballer, oh, I just want the ref to come and talk to us. If you really want the ref to come and talk to you, maybe have a ref as your psychologist. Or as your girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. You know what I mean? If you really want a referee to come and talk to you, date one or have one for your personal troubles. It's like, come on, man. Cool. But ooh, Canada. Oh, it's 2-1. It's 2-1. What a promised lad this is. 2-1. Now we have a game on our hands. Now we can be looking forward to this. Now we can be doing this and doing that. Promise David. Um, Smell of wine and cheap perfume. Crazy stuff. And he's onside. Bosh, look at that, man. Whoa. 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 Get that on the repeat, man. Get off your friends, Comedy Central. Put on that, man. Bing, bang, bosh. Jobs are good. And now there's belief. And now there's hope. And now there's a journey, yeah, to make. But now we've got a game on our hands. Corner. So am I. Smell on wine and cheek perfume. Come on. Crossed in. Headed away. Handed out the ball. Whoa, free kick. Smell on wine and cheek perfume. Crossed in. Oh! 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 I sound like Gary Neville. Whoa! That could have been 2-2. That could have been. Ooh, I'm feeling it now. The last 10 minutes, 15 is gonna get crazy. Ah, slow it down with the change. Come on, man. Endoy for Vargas. I was like, I know the name. Two changes left for the Swiss. See the centre back? Dan Endoy. See the one that's like 6'6" and was signed by Daesh. Canada are trying to do some lovely stuff. Oh, fuck. It's not every single little thing is a free kick. Not every single little stop and start is a free kick. Honestly, just carry on with the game. No, don't stop. Believe it. Jay Rodriguez, no, but he does look like him. Probably modelled himself after him. I remember buying Jay Rodriguez for Newcastle in FIFA 16. He never cut the mustard, but his strike partner Charlie Austin did. I want to do a career mode where I'm Newcastle Jets, but I put them in like League Two as a off-brand Newcastle team and just see what happens. That way I can start from scratch with the team that, and then just follow the A-League rules in the Premier League and all that. So I want to do like proper career modes like that. Hmm. Whoa. Put it away by Canada. Free kick to Canada. Sorry, Switzerland, ignore me. I was doing so well in the first half and the game was so bad, but now it's like who's who. Another change for Canada. So Canada change, Lavia on for Schaffelberg, and Canada cannot make any more changes. Wasted matrix. Reasonings just taking forever to get me more. Don't stop believing. Look at this, you know, straight Baluka. Oh, I remember Baluka, the YouTuber, with the cat profile picture, the Discord videos with him and whoa, him being like underage waifus. I'm saying that thing, underage anime girls. Okay. Oh, I've got them. Oh, I'm saying I've got them. It's awful. Underage girls posing as waifus for Discord mods. Okay. That's what I meant to say, something along the lines of. But I realised how it sounded. But what I was trying to say was he posed as waifus for the Discord mods who were underage in the videos. So, yeah, it's not been my day, has it? I keep digging myself old. Anyways, and Bolo and Man Zombie off fast, Matt, and eating on no change left for the Swiss to make. I keep like digging myself old. That's what I'm like to say. He's waifus he poses waifus who are underage. No, he poses as waifus with Discord mods, right? The entire point is Discord mods are like stereotypically nonsense, and it's like comedy type Discord videos. I've not watched Beluga. For a long time. I used to watch this guy like speedrun a lot of stuff. But I used to be really typing. Don't know how you would find him on YouTube now. That Ronaldo. I was at 2-2, 3-1. Bosnia and Herzegovina 3, Qatar 1. 10 minutes left. Look at this, she knows me, that's so crazy. It's like me. Spider-Man 1 movie watch along tomorrow night with Minions. I may leave the Minion short films for now. I need to get them watched before the 1st of July. But I'll leave them for now because I know I've got free time on the weekend as well. I see getting food. Ah, unlucky. In the Canada corner. Canada, believe it. Boston. Hey, yellow card for Canada. Why is Milan got like a tiny bit of being missing? Is that the point? Is that how you spell his name with like a quarter A? Missing. Whoa. I thought this from a cargo point was a spider. Like I looked at it, I'm like, that's not a spider. I looked at it again, it like had legs, and I was like, oh, I wouldn't have killed it. I would have took it outside, but I wasn't taking the chance of just staying there and letting the spider crawl on. There's no chance. And I think it's a bush take a try. I'm not doing it. Sorry, mate, but I'm not. I'm not watching the World Cup match tomorrow because, to be quite honest with you, I don't care for any of the 9 o'clock kickoffs that I'll be able to catch team wise. And if it's at the same time, that means I'm choosing. But how can I choose when I don't care? If it's the only one on, I'll watch it. Friday, probably can't do. Saturday, I can't do Saturday as well. England are playing. Could do Saturday, maybe, tiny bit. England aren't playing until 10 o'clock. Maybe. Everyone is just so cold. Boston by Canada. Canada deflected. Switzerland had a Canada 6 minutes standard. Oh, missed. It's stressing you off. March, whatever. I'm gonna sneeze. There he is. He's getting all psyched up. Is he the one that saved Leeds United from relegation? I mean, saved being it was mostly his fault anyways. I think it is. Oh, oh, what is catch? What a save. Look at that. I mean, it looked better live than it does on the replay for both angles. What's that? Throw into Canada. Long throw. They found space. Crossed in. Switzerland clear. Yeah, but it should never have took that long. I don't know if co-host should be like 3 teams, a little bit like another name for them. Just to make co-host just two. Like a co-office, doesn't it? Co-ops, whatever, isn't it? Oh no. Oh wait. Dragonfly or something's on my window. You know the steady long legs? Falling on my window. Can't be having that. Can't be having that at all. I'm getting skids now. I don't want a dragonfly, but you would know if it's there. Right. A minute left. Oh, weak header. Weak, weak, weak. One last throw in. One last throw in for Canada. Yep. Oh, say sarcastically applauding. Matey bot that you played a shit first half and I having a go. Well, thank you very much for watching. It's finished 2-1 to Switzerland. Much love, and I'll see you tomorrow for Spider-Man 1.